I couldn't remember if I had played Mafia before. I knew I'd played Mafia 2 and 3, but it's a testament to the job developer Hangar 13 has done here that the visual overhaul was so good I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd been here before, but wasn't sure I'd been here before. That is, until one of the tutorial tips told me that I could set the speed limiter and reminded me that I should drive within the laws of the road, and then it was like a light bulb was switched on for me. I've been playing a preview build of Mafia Definitive Edition on PC, and I've got some thoughts for you. Let's get into it, shall we? What a special world Mafia takes place in. A fictional city based on Chicago, it feels alive, although not as alive as modern open world games do, but intentionally so. This is a world where, sure, there are cars on the road, but not hundreds of them all the time. It's a world that feels like a place frozen in the past. Drinking is illegal, the police are on the payroll of a rival gang. It's the 30s and the Salieri family is kind of in its infancy, and a chance meeting with mobsters Paulie and Sam pulls you as Tommy into the family life, slowly getting deeper and gaining more trust. And this is all framed as what has happened in the past, because right now in the present you're speaking with an Irish gumshoe who's trying to get information on the Salieri family. The whole game is a flashback, and it's dripping with atmosphere. In fact, the cutscenes are some of my favourite in recent times. The slow build of Don Salieri's character really is superb. At first you feel safe with him. He seems a noble, honest man, trying to do right by the people as long as you don't betray his trust. But this is Mafia, and so you're running collections, rackets and ruining people, disguising it as protection. The darkness that slowly envelops the characters as you get deeper in is well done and keeps you on your toes. And look, this isn't a remake that's going to make you forget how gorgeous games like Red Dead Redemption look, but Mafia Definitive Edition is all about style and atmosphere. Many of the early missions are done in daylight, but it helps to set the scene in the city of Lost Haven. The districts have been improved upon to feel more distinct and impressively more memorable. Chinatown feels like, well, Chinatown. In one early mission you spend your time collecting protection payments, and an Italian woman castigates you for taking the protection money from her son who runs a delicatessen. And you feel bad, but you're just doing your job, ma'am, you know? It feels reverential to the source material, but it does improve and change it, no question. The voice acting also helps make things feel authentic too. Paulie and Sam are both fantastic, but Tommy's assured character knows his place when Don Salieri is in the room. The respect is clear thanks to some excellent performances, and mixed with the overall 30s style, it really does suck you in and pull you along. The same can't be said of the open-wheeled racing, mind you. It's still as frustrating now as it was back in that original game. One race took me 3 frustrating attempts, and there's no rewinding or checkpointing. It's simply a case of don't come first and you fail. And the combination of serious rubber banding on the AI racers, along with the fact these vehicles are, accurately not designed to go fast round tracks, makes for the only mission I didn't really enjoy. On top of that, while you're not penalised for impact crashes on the other racers, the open-wheeled nature means you can get caught up on each other while the rest of the pack that were a speck in your mirrors race past you, and frankly, if that happens on lap 2 or 3, it's race over, you may as well restart. When all is said and done, mind you, it's an open-world Grand Theft Auto style game. I hate to be reductive, but it's the story that stands out here and the performances of the voice actors. Mafia Definitive Edition doesn't have the soundtrack of the perhaps more recent Mafia 3, but it looks and sounds the business. Combat is engaging, and the option to sneak around with a baseball bat and take people down in fairly brutal fashion, actually, is entertaining enough, but there's also something peculiarly fun about obeying the law when out and about. Rather than caning around this world at 80 miles an hour, it's rather fun to take in the sights and sounds with a limiter on the car you're driving. That said, the newly added motorbikes are a lot of fun to take for a spin and a worthy addition to the game overall. Obviously there are a few issues with this preview build, but the game isn't finished yet either. There really is something about a stripped back one of these games, if you know what I mean, that focuses on delivering an intriguing story that pulls you deeper and deeper into the narrative. It's strange to think how few games there are around this subject material too, and I can only really think of The Darkness as another high budget series that went near it, but Mafia Definitive Edition has gone from one I'd be looking at from afar to one I feel I need to make time for. And look, outside of people who love that original, it's not going to set the world on fire, I wouldn't think, but I don't think it's supposed to either. This is a full-on remake of a game that changes the story to the original for the better, I think, with visuals and audio production that enrapture you as you play. And I can't wait to see what other changes Hangar 13 has made to Mafia, because the atmosphere alone makes me want to play more. Thank you so much for watching our video preview of Mafia Definitive Edition. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and the bell button is important too because you'll get a little notification whenever our newest video goes live. Tell us your memories of Mafia in the comment section and which bits you'd like him to change. I think I didn't put it in the main body of it, but I'm pretty sure the racing was originally like a 5-lap race and is now a 3-lap race. And I think you can skip them, but I'm not sure of that at this point. But thank you very much for watching, and yeah, let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.